talk about advanced copy. Welcome. Again, I'm Dr. Jewel Williams, and I am here to talk to you today about advanced copy. So what does that even mean? So before you release your book, you may want to get your book into the hands of individuals who can review it for you or become part of your team to help launch your book. So these are some of the ways that you can do it. There are a lot of ways, different strategies that people use. This is just some of the things that I have been learning as I have been digging deeper into this myself. I'm not the expert, but I've been talking to the experts and different ones that do this. So I just want to share, as I'm learning, I want to share with you. So one of the first things you can do is offer free copies. The way you do that is you offer a free copy to individuals who are willing to review the book. You can send them a PDF copy. That limits the cost for you in trying to send a printed copy. I use this company called BookFunnel. It's a cost to it. It's not very expensive, but this way I can load the book there and it's easier to send, because sometimes sending via email some of the books, depending on how big your book is and all that, it's a little difficult. You can also watermark it using BookFunnel. So that's just one option. There are probably others, but you can send a PDF copy. So you use whatever tools you have to get their email addresses so you can send them the copy. Then you have the ability to correspond with them about the book. I use an automated email system through Constant Contact for the emails, and I use BookFunnel for the book itself. You can set up this automated email to generate so that once your reader gets the book, it sends them an email a little bit later to remind them to give the review, and then it may even send something a little later to remind them if you're doing something else. So it just makes it easier to add by adding that link, so that you don't have to remember to keep going back to where you don't have to keep remembering to go back to correspond if you do that not link, but if you do that that kind of automated email. The second thing I want to talk about is be okay with giving away books. When I first published, I was not feeling giving away free books. My husband told me it was good marketing, and I just was like, no, just doesn't make sense. But there are reviewers that will give you reviews, but you have to be willing to give away books so they can do that. Now, let me say this. I'm still working through who you can trust. I would suggest rather that you look at their followings on social media. Make sure it's not just a bunch of bots, or it's not just purchased information, but these are actual, make sure they're actual influencers. Make sure they're influencers in the area of your book. You don't, like if you're writing a Christian book, you don't care if they're influenced in sci-fi unless you're doing a Christian sci-fi. So you just want to make sure that when whoever you're partnering with to review your book through social media, that they are, their followers and those that are following them are in the same genre of books that you want to. And if possible, ask the individuals who've had their books reviewed by a particular person if they see any worth in the money or the time that they spent for that. Also, interview your readers. I think this is a really cool thing. I shared this in another post, but you can ask your readers to share a picture of them with the book. Ask them to give you a quote or two about what they've read, and then you can share that on your social media platform, because it's not just you saying it, but you've got the evidence of people holding your book, reading your book, or giving you quotes on your book. So advanced copies, offer free copies so that you can try to get those reviews. That also helps with your pre-launching if you're doing that ahead of time, so that you've already got a little bit of a buzz. Be okay with giving away books, that it's an investment. You're just not giving them away for the sake of giving them away. And then also you can interview your readers. So those are just some of my tips for today. If you're looking for a coach or help with publishing, you can contact me at publishthevision.com, or you can email me at drjewelwilliams@publishthevision.com. That's DRJEWELWILLIAMS, Dr. Jewel Williams at publishthevision.com. Until next time, let's keep writing.